What is up? This has been a long time coming for me to start this channel and to share all of the amazing things you guys have been asking me on my Instagram stories for years. And finally, we are here. So this is probably my most asked question on Instagram. I always get asked how I pose, what I do for posing, how I decide how to pose, and just quick little hot tips on what you guys can do so that you feel really confident in front of the camera and so you have a couple of tricks in your bag so you know what to do. This is probably going to take multiple videos to actually get across like all of the things that I've learned and curated from modeling full-time, but this is a couple of my personal favorites. I get to practice it every single day to really see what looks best. My first tip for posing would definitely be that you need to be confident. The most important thing that is always going to come across is how you feel. So if you're feeling weird or uncomfortable or you're not really sure what you're doing, you can totally read it all over your face and your body language. So it's really important that you feel confident and you feel like a bad bitch when you are posing. I know a lot of people get really uncomfortable posing in public because they feel like everybody's watching them, everybody is judging them, and I could probably do a whole video just on public photo shoots because I do it very frequently and I'm very comfortable being in public and shooting. But I would say that the best way to look at it is to just ignore all of the people around you and always remember that for the most part, like, people aren't judging you negatively. People are usually watching you because they're admiring you. And I think that it takes a lot of courage for somebody to just like take a step out of their comfort zone and to be really comfortable to just own it in public and, you know, just take the picture that you really want to take. Okay, without further ado, here are my favorite poses. The first pose that I really love as a go-to is this natural way of like playing with your hair. So typically speaking for me, it's having like my hand up. So even like how my hair is right now, it's like the motion of me tucking my hair behind my ear or playing with it, looking down, like pulling it to the side. In order to take this picture, I literally will sit there and just play with my hair. So I'll do this. This pose is such a go-to for me because I feel like you can do it anywhere, especially if you're just standing with nothing around you and nothing to really work off of. It's really nice to just do something that we naturally do anyways. I feel like the best pictures are actually when you are in the middle of emotion. I always love the pictures of myself when I'm kind of like candid. Obviously I'm posing, but more like the candid photos versus like the pose itself. So instead of awkwardly like sitting like this, I will continue to move. And I think that the more that you move and the more that you feel comfortable, the better the images are. Another go-to favorite pose for me is to play with the clothing that's on your body. So if you're in a bikini, it's kind of like playing with the bottoms and lifting them up. If you have a top on like this, maybe like adjusting it, pulling it up on the sides, pulling something down. If you're wearing leggings, I'll pretend that I'm pulling the leggings up. I think it's really pretty because you're kind of, again, you're in motion. You're doing something that's already natural. And a little quick tip on posing in general, it's going to feel awkward at first. And I know that a lot of people are like, well, nothing feels natural because I don't know what I'm doing. And I feel like it's really important to make sure that you're just doing stuff that feels okay-ish and review your pictures, maybe like 10 frames in, look at what's coming across and how it looks, and then go back and try it again. Typically speaking, it's going to take me maybe 2 or 3 times of looking at the pictures to really get the result that I want out of the pictures that I'm doing. Adjusting things on your body is always nice, or like if you have a bag, it could also be really cute if you're like swinging it on your shoulder, you're in the middle of pulling it up, like in the middle of doing something. If I'm in a workout outfit, I'll even like lift up my shirt to show my stomach a little bit, or like take the bottoms and pull them down a little bit to show my stomach. I like doing this because if it's like an athletic photo, I want to show off my athleticism, which is my stomach, my abs. It just depends on really what you want to accomplish with the photo. But overall, I feel like I feel the best when I'm just in my element. Another way that I really love to pose is probably the most natural and allows you to just be in your habitat as you are, and that's to lean up on something. So you can sit on something, you can lean on something, you can prop up on something, but it's really nice to use a wall because it just gives you something to build off of. I have like a photo where I am leaning against a door pane with a glass of wine. I like this because it doesn't feel like I'm just posing with my glass of wine, like look how cool. I'm just leaning against the thing, like you maybe caught me walking around the corner, you know, something like that, where it's like, obviously I'm posing and obviously this is an Instagram picture, but I just like the motion of something that feels a little bit more natural versus standing in the middle of a restaurant or something like this and just like taking a picture. Usually the best way to lean into a wall is with your shoulder. So you'll put your shoulder into the wall and then you want to like tilt your head towards it a little bit because it'll feel like you're more relaxed, like you're actually just posted up on that wall. I really like to put my back on it too. Your back is cool because it really gives a silhouette of your body, and I like that a lot as well. A cute photo idea of sitting down is like when you're getting brunch with your girlfriends and just sitting at the table with your glass of wine. I always like those types of pictures because they feel more in the moment. So those are a couple of my personal favorite go-to poses that I will do in any outfit. I know that I need to do a couple more videos like this so you guys can get a better idea of different pose options, and I know I have a million more ideas, but those are a couple of the basics that I would start with. And hopefully this helped you guys. I hope you loved it. And if you did, I would love if you commented below. If you have any feedback or you would like me to create something else, let me know there. My Instagram is @thelifeoflibs, and I would love to hear you guys. Come into my DMs there if you guys did watch this, and thank you so much. Have a beautiful day.